When I was 20 weeks pregnant, we had a level 2 ultrasound, mainly just because of my age. I was 42 years old. And during the level 2, the technician just kept going over his heart. And so she told us that the left side was underdeveloped, which was devastating to hear. And I immediately began to cry. And I just can't imagine thinking to yourself, how is this child going to survive with half a heart? And the next words out of her mouth was that they could correct it with surgery. And that was our first step towards hope that we would have our boy with us.
They have 3 surgeries to correct the heart. Basically, they modify the structure since it's only half a heart, and they change the way the lungs are fed with the blood. So that's all they can do at this point. And then all they can do is balloon some of the veins when they do collapse or whatever. But after this, if things go wrong, it's most likely a heart transplant.
So he'll never be repaired. And with transplant, that brings a whole new family of issues with rejection medications and so forth. So it's definitely not an easy life ahead, but that's why we say we're trying to give him the best of what we can now, while he can enjoy it, because we don't know what's next. We want him to be as typical and do as many things as he can, but I mean, it's always going to be there. So it's not something that goes away.
And usually at this point, it'll be the pressures of a teenage kid or a child. How the children are not going to understand why he can't, run laps with the kids or stuff like that. Why he gets tired, or why does he miss school?
Life, and him living it. We're trying to make the quality of life, have him do as much as he possibly can, go as many places as we could take him, see as many things as he could see, and just be typical 4-year-old.
Yeah, because like now he has to, it's all about catching up. From day one, everybody's been pushing him to, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, and now it's just about living life and giving it to him in his fullest.
This third surgery, this post-Fontan life, it's absolutely fantastic. He's developing more and he's thriving. He's just finished a year of preschool, so he's in with the other boys and girls, and they're learning from him and he's learning from them, so it's just been wonderful. But when you look at him, he's just a typical 4-year-old boy, and that's really what it feels like, just the joy and the thankfulness that he has that opportunity to be a 4-year-old.